Good evening. You're watching N1's News in English, Hungary Reports. I'm Rochelle Thum. Thanks for joining us. Hungary's vaccination campaign is gaining momentum. There are more and more types of vaccines available in the country. Although it is still a problem that the manufacturers have very limited supply, Hungary can receive jabs from several different vaccine makers. Family doctors will start inoculating patients with chronic illnesses aged between 18 and 60 with the British ASTRAZENECA vaccine in the second half of the week throughout the country. Meanwhile, it also turned out that the first 2,800 doses of Russian Sputnik V vaccine would be delivered to hospital vaccination points in Budapest. GPs in the capital will each be asked to select the patients who will receive the jab. Another shipment of AstraZeneca vaccines will arrive in Hungary in a few days, Minister of Foreign Affairs and Trade Péter Szijjártó said after online talks with his British counterpart. Péter Szijjártó added, the Hungarian government still believes it's shameful that the European Union waited weeks and months to approve AstraZeneca's vaccine. Had the authorization been granted sooner, we'd be further along in Hungary as well.
Hungary received the shipment of the AstraZeneca jab on February the 6th, and the next batch of this vaccine will arrive on February 13th if everything goes according to schedule. What we see is that currently the UK has the largest and most diverse stock of COVID-19 vaccines. In this case, too, Hungary is doing everything it can to ensure that its citizens can be inoculated as quickly as possible.
Meanwhile, a new shipment of Pfizer-BioNTech vaccines has arrived in Hungary, enough to inoculate more than 40,000 people. This vaccine has so far been used only at hospital vaccination points, but from now on, family doctors will also receive some doses to inoculate registered elderly people based on a centrally compiled age list. Post-pandemic economic recovery was also on the agenda at a meeting of the heads of state of the V4 countries in Poland. Hungary is represented by President János Áder. Host of the two-day summit, Polish President Andrzej Duda said that after the pandemic, it was the Central European economies that would recover from their losses the fastest in the global comparison. The Polish head of state called the economically strong V4 countries existing in a strong Europe as a common goal for the region. The two-day summit is organized to mark the 30th anniversary of the cooperation between the V4 countries. The U.S. State Department spokesperson congratulated the Czech Republic, Hungary, Poland, and Slovakia on 30 years of partnership in the Visegrad Group. That's all for now, but we'll be back tomorrow night at around the same time, and you can catch Hungary Reports online as well. Please stay tuned for our German, Russian, and Chinese language news. Thanks for watching. Take care. Good night.